Welcome back, everyone, for another episode of Edale Lane Sapphic Storytime. And today we have a special guest. Before we get to our interview, I want to point out to you the tales from Norvegr. First, Sigurd and Elin and Enemies to Lovers, and Legacy of the Valiant, A Hero's Journey, followed by the most recent, War and Solace, and Nurse Back to Health, Opposites Attract Romance. You can get those all at your local Amazon online retailer in ebook, paperback, and also Kindle Unlimited. Now, today, from somewhere in the woods, I bring to you Helga the Viking to answer questions that readers submitted. Now, if you want to have your questions answered, you're going to have to be a little more responsive in the comment section. These questions were turned in by viewers, and so I will be asking Helga these questions today. But I hope to have yours in next time. Let's offer a great big Sapphic Storytime welcome to Helga the Viking.
Well, how to you there, Edale. Glad to join you.
Helga, if you're a Viking, why do you have a really bad Scottish accent?
Don't you ken? We Vikings settled all the world, from the Isles to the Rus, from the Gaul to the boot. Why, if in one of you wee barons turns out a bit too tall, don't go blaming your missus of cheating on you, lad. You can bet a Sunday's worth of whiskies there's a Viking in your family.
All right, Helga, you could have a point there. First question from our viewers is how long did a Viking live?
Typically, about her longer than new counterparts into the south, around 40 to 50 years, into our 60s, even counting they were killed in battle.
Not bad at all. So, what about women in your society? Were they allowed to have any positions of leadership?
Indeed, they were, lassie. Women like me could own property, run a business, divorce her guidman, even become a warrior or a jarl. We could. Ours was a civilized society, nay like they patriarchs to the south.
Ah, you don't say. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe women could do things in your society, but our next important question is how often did you bathe and what did you do about personal hygiene?
Vikings believe in being washed in right soda with a bath at least once a week, more if they wanted. Hot springs makes the most preferable bath, but we would heat water in a tub with hot stones or boil some for it. We combed our locks and used toothpicks to wash our wallies. We were a far more hygienic lot than the Cretans and the rest of Europe.
Oh, you don't say. What about musical instruments?
Music and song has been an important tradition for us Vikings. We had drums, lyres, horns, flutes, pipes, the lure and rebec, and we invented the jar harp. You ken, that goes a boing when you pluck it in your mouth.
Oh my goodness, I was wondered where those came from. What would you do if someone insulted you?
They'd have to be dunderheaded. They'd pull out my sword and cut out their tongue, if they were lucky, and nail it to a tree. What kind of idiot would do that?
Not very many people that I know. What about what you ate at sea?
I'd bring along dried or salted meats, such as beef and fish, and well as dried nuts and fruits, and wee non-cakes, what's called pemmican. Uh-oh. If we had a bigger boat, we could bring along some chickens, and of course there'd be plenty of fishing to be had at sea. Beer, water would be stored in barrels, but we put ashore for a her for to gather fresh supplies.
Oh, that's all pretty reasonable. And there goes the scuttle of little doggy feet. All right, Helga. In a world where exploration and trade were vital, you ventured far beyond your homelands. What encounters left a lasting impression on you? Helga.
After going the whole Kent world, spreading culture and stories and our superior genetics, we only found one set of hostels, too fierce to conquer and too disagreeable to intermingle with. They were the Skraelingi of Vinland. The reason why we had to give up our colony there, the wretches. They left an impression, all right.
I imagine so. Helga, thank you for joining us today. And do you have any last words to share with the viewers?
Thanks for having me, Edale. I just want to make sure your viewers ken the Vikings were a sight more than barbaric warriors about hee-haw, raping and raiding. We were farmers, artists, shipbuilders, explorers, a whole lot cleaner and democratic than the rest of the world back in the day. I, for one, am proud of my Scottish Viking heritage. And I just wanted you to know about all the important contributions my ancestors made to civilization.
Well, Helga, thank you for joining us today. It has been quite a pleasure. Very interesting, entertaining, whatever. Ah, goodness gracious. So, I just wanted to remind everybody about the Tales from Norvegr that you can pick up at Amazon. Now, next time, I'm going to be having a real interview with a real drag queen. Well, maybe not in the very next episode, but coming up shortly in the month of November. So it's very important. If you have a question that you would like to ask a real live performing drag queen, please pop it in the comments. Also, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe because you never know who's going to turn up on Edale Lane's Sapphic Storytime. Until next time, I'm Edale Lane, wishing you all health, peace, joy, love, and a nice glass of